come a long way from the time that he was a youngster growing up in a family that didn't have much money in Volgograd, which used to be Stalingrad. Moved 1,000 miles away when he was 11 years old to live in a dormitory on his own in St. Petersburg to train with Alexei Mishin, the legendary coach. Here he is, Yevgeny Plushenko. He hasn't lost in the regular season of the Grand Prix since 1998 at NHK Trophy. Amazing.
This usually is very impressive. Quadruple toe loop, triple toe loop, and he just doesn't have the energy that he usually has to land that jump. I'm very surprised to see it. He looked relaxed, but he didn't punch the landing the way he usually does. Coming right back on that triple axel, you can see the real effort he had there to make that successful.
Well, remember the knee injury. He's got a torn meniscus in his right knee. It needs surgery. He's going to put that off till after the season.
But I really love his footwork. This is great. He's so in command of the ice. Right over his blades. Quick changes of direction. And it hit a little off of his game right here. This is where he shines with this flamenco step. Look how he goes down and then he'll come up. Actually accelerated down into that sit spin. That's a sign of a good spinner. Not to mention the flexibility.
To be able to do that, Peter, with a torn cartilage, basically, the meniscus, that's amazing.
Yeah, and he said that with the aches and pains as he gets older, it's not as easy to do that Bielmann spin as it was when he first learned it.
Mother used to stretch him on the couch. So he was flexible enough to do something like that. Yevgeny Plushenko, it's not a scintillating performance for him, but on this night in Paris, probably good enough to lead.
Possibly favoring this knee. Don't forget, it's the right knee that is injured, and that's the landing foot. He's nice and straight right there. There's no problem, but he drops his right side and flips out of that quad toe at that point. He's only able to do a single to follow it up. Now, he's very expressive with this footwork, really using his entire body to do this. That's what makes it so good, yet giving a real character while he's performing these difficult turns and steps. Really impressive to see. That's world class.
71-31 is the mark to beat. That's from Daisuke Takahashi, and no doubt Plushenko will beat it. Here you go. 35-80, 39-55, 75.35. The total of the two marks together, so that's his segment score, and that's the number that leads the way now. Yevgeny Plushenko.